I'm going to be taking you on a journey of the creation of this exquisite home behind me that has been meticulously crafted with every single luxurious design feature you could ever possibly dream of. Come with me as I take you on the transformation of this project in 2 phases. Phase 1 will be the design and construction phase, and phase 2 will be the jaw-dropping reveal that will leave you speechless when this house is completed. Welcome to my channel where I help you elevate your lifestyle in Las Vegas. Today, I will be taking you through the vision, the digital renderings, and the space that is currently being transformed into someone's dream home right now. I'll be giving you a glimpse into the world of opulence and innovation in home design that can actually be yours. Welcome to Apri. Before we go inside, let's take a look at some of the features of the home, community, and location. Apri is a 5,347 square foot home that features 4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms, a 4-car garage, and it sits on a 0.49 acre lot, so it's just under a ½ acre. It's a full custom single-story home that features a rooftop deck with strip and mountain views. Residents of Macdonald Highlands get to take advantage of their community features such as their clubhouse and their fitness center, which features amenities such as a swimming pool, pickleball courts, basketball courts, tennis courts, and a fitness center. It's also home of the famous Dragon Ridge Country Club, which features a championship golf course that has views from every single hole. So once you come through the beautiful guard gates of Macdonald Highlands, you will travel through the community till you get to the second gate of Dragon Peak. Apri is located on Dragon Peak Drive, and Dragon Peak Drive recently experienced a record-breaking sale in Las Vegas of a single-family residential home that sold for $25 million, which is Blue Heron's VM001. Stay tuned because I will be dropping a video where I actually interview one of the executives of Blue Heron that will take us through all of the features that are available if you choose to build a Blue Heron home yourself. Apri sits amongst a mix of celebrities and executive neighbors, and it is the lowest priced home in the enclave of homes priced between $10 and $25 million. One last thing I want to point out before we step inside is how the curb appeal will look of this home. So the front, they will be using a mix of Mojave Desert plants and some hardscape, and the walls behind me will feature Cedar Creek stone. So what do you think? Should we go inside and check out what's in store? Wow, I cannot wait to watch this vision come to life. This is what I live for. So we're finally inside, and I came straight to the kitchen because I always like to see the kitchen first. So I'm going to bring this to life for you as best I can. So right here on my left will be an oversized 14-foot island. And to my right, you will have the 2 36-inch Sub-Zero refrigerator and freezer. And then here you will have your double ovens. You'll have a, let's see, they put a 48-inch Wolf 4-burner stove here, and all of the cabinets will be the European flat panel style. But the biggest feature that I love in all Blue Heron homes, this home is actually going to have, which is that bronzed glass backsplash that Blue Heron uses to bring the outdoors in. So when you're here cooking on your stove, you can see the beautiful view of the dragon spine in the mirror's reflection. So you're always able to bring the outdoors in to your lifestyle inside your home. So let's go ahead and walk on over to the great room so that you can just see the relation in space This great room spans 29 by 28 feet. It features pocket doors, and it has a 13-foot ceiling, and it will have a 72 by 12-inch fireplace that will feature Cedar Creek stone surrounding it. And just between the great room and the kitchen will be your dining area right about here, which also has the option for a chandelier or some sort of feature light that you might want to put here. It is pre-wired already. You just have to pick the fixture that you would want to put in here. And I just wanted to point out that this room is pre-wired for surround sound, and Blue Heron does use linear diffusers throughout the entire home. If you're interested in getting your own copy of the 3D animation videos, make sure to comment below and I will get those to you as soon as possible. Something you'll notice when you walk into a pre is this sunken planter that is in the middle of the great room and entryway. And what Tyler Jones, the owner and founder of Blue Heron and the design extraordinaire, tries to do is he created a 4-layer biophilic design. Biophilic design is when you bring the outdoors in, and he achieves this so well in this home. Tyler starts enlivening the senses the minute you begin the journey to the front door, with the perfect placement of meticulously chosen desert plants, lighting, shapes, and angles. So as you pass through this expansive glass pivot door, your eye goes straight to yet another biophilic planter, and you're also met with floor-to-ceiling windows that keep your eye and your gaze going out to the dragon spine. So here in this planter, what you're going to see as you walk through this door is a selection of more Mojave Desert plants that will be surrounded by a bed of river rocks. So now we're standing again at the big pocket door in the great room. And here you'll be met with a U-shaped pool that will also be surrounded by the 3rd layer of biophilic design. And then just beyond that pool will be another area with grass and more plants that complete that 4th layer of biophilic design. And remember, all of what you see in your backyard, that U-shaped pool surrounded by all of those pretty plants, will all be visible by your backsplash while you're cooking in your kitchen. So it really creates or lends to this kind of peaceful, serene, biophilic lifestyle that Blue Heron strives for in all of the homes they build. And by the way, I know I didn't mention this before, but when you do build a Blue Heron home, they include front and back landscaping because they like to use every inch of the lot and they like to bring it all together to marry it into one lifestyle. So it's not just your backyard and your home, it's your home. Your entire lot is your home. So while we're here, let's go ahead and step outside and talk about all of the other features that will be in this backyard. So we finally made it outside, and remember, we are standing on about a half-acre lot. So this backyard is pretty expansive, and I am currently standing in what will be a U-shaped pool. This is the linear part of it, and it branches off that way and again that way. Something I want to point out about this pool, I did mention it earlier, I think, maybe not, but this pool will be 1,000 square feet. It did get permitted before the water restrictions. If you're not familiar with it, Las Vegas has undergone a drought, and we do have water restrictions. So any pool permits pulled now must be 600 square feet or less. So you're not going to see many more of these homes where they've got these large expansive pools that create waterscaping as well as being a swimming pool. But this house has it, and so that's great. So behind me is the dining area in that little alcove, and it's all undercover. That dining area is going to feature a 36-inch Wolf barbecue, and it will be surrounded by water on one side. So if you can imagine here, if you were sitting here inside enjoying dinner or breakfast or coffee or whatever it may be, you will actually have a swimming pool right here. The water starts. So it is surrounded by water on one side, and it just creates such a nice, serene, peaceful atmosphere, and it makes you want to actually use your backyard. There aren't many homes in Las Vegas that really make you want to come outside and use that space, but Blue Heron does an amazing job at bringing you outside, which I really love. So now I'm standing in what will be the sunken living room, which will feature seating area and a fire pit with gorgeous views of the dragon spine that's behind me. And just over here on my right will be another patio with an additional fire pit that will have views of the dragon spine and the Las Vegas Strip. So if you come over here and walk with me where you would be sitting on your patio, and if you look over to the west, you'll see the beautiful views of the Las Vegas Strip all the way to downtown. I can see Allegiant Stadium from here. I can see the Stratosphere. I can very clearly see the Wynn and Encore Towers, the Venetian, the MSG Sphere. I mean, just gorgeous sweeping views that are totally unobstructed of the valley. So we're going to walk down the side yard right now. Right about here is where your spiral staircase will be to your 20 by 30 foot rooftop deck, where you can enjoy sweeping views of the entire Las Vegas Valley, including the Las Vegas Strip. We are back in the house and standing in the media room. This media room is just off of the backyard and features a bar with quartz countertops, a drink refrigerator, and also an ice maker. And something else I really want to point out is that this room was wired for 3 televisions. For all you big sports people out there, you could have multiple games on, you could have a couple games on with someone playing a video game, whatever your heart's desire, this house has been wired for it. So it is perfect. Also, right about here, they planned for a pool table. I could imagine you could put whatever you want in here. You could put a poker table in, but there are 3 J boxes wired for pendant lighting if you did choose to put a pool table here or whatever else. And also it has another pocket slider right here. By the way, if you're new here, hi, my name is Lisa Lopez, and I am a luxury real estate consultant with Sotheby's International Realty. I was born and raised in Las Vegas, and helping you find your new home is my goal. So if you're interested in a custom home through Blue Heron like this one, or any home, reach out to me anytime. I'd love to help you on your home buying journey. And I love it when you engage with me. So if you have any questions, comment below, and don't forget, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get notified each time I drop a new video. Okay, let's go on. We've got lots to cover. Let's head into our second favorite spot in a house, which is the primary bedroom. This primary features so many different things. It has a breakfast bar. It has its own sliding glass door that goes to a private patio, and its very own jacuzzi that is raised and has a 360-degree negative edge. So just imagine waking up here, getting your coffee from your morning coffee from your breakfast bar, and stepping out into this patio and into your negative edge spa, which overlooks the canyon and the dragon spine. I can't even imagine. It would be such a peaceful morning. So before we walk into the bathroom, I just want to point out, as you can see, Blue Heron is famous for this, and I love this design feature that they do. This is right where your bed would be sitting. And behind me is an opening to the bathroom, which I really like. Some people don't like, but your sinks are actually just on this wall. So you have views of the dragon spine and canyon. And every now and then when you're getting ready in the morning, you still want to have a conversation with your husband who might still be in bed. So I really like this window. What do you guys think? What are your opinions on this window? I want to hear. So some other things I want to point out real quick about this primary bath is you will have two vanities, one here and one right over there. And again, some countertop space where you can have your views of the dragon spine. You have access to the laundry room from your primary closet, which is a huge bonus, especially if you come back from a trip or it's linen day and you need to wash the sheets. It's just so easy to have access so close to your bedroom. But behind, or on my left here, you can see this is going to be the oversized shower. It looks like they're going to have some body sprayers, a rain head, maybe, no rain head, I don't see one, but some body sprayers and definitely two shower heads. This room also features two separate water closets, so you never have to wait if you have to go to the bathroom. And over here, you will have raised standalone tub that has, well, let's see, gorgeous views of the canyon and the dragon spine as well. And you even have, again, another slider that goes out and has direct access to that 360 raised spa right outside of the primary. Here we are standing in the office, which features lots of windows and has plenty of natural light, as you can imagine. But this is one of the best features because I could imagine sitting here. I do a lot of work from home, and I could imagine sitting at my desk here, just my senses taking in everything around me, the biophilic planter behind me, the water sparkling from the pool just beyond that, and then the canyon and the dragon spine. Just, I could only imagine every time I look up to take a breath, how breathtaking it would be to have this as my office. So since we're in the office, and this is where a lot of thinking goes down, let's do a pop quiz. Let's see who's been paying attention. Whoever gets this right will get a shout out on my next video. So who remembers what the list price of this luxury custom home that's under construction is? Is it A, 5.2 million, B, 7.1 million, C, 6.8 million, or D, 6.2 million? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget, whoever gets it right, all you guys get a shout out on my next video. So we are actually back in the entryway because I wanted to take a quick stop into the casita. The casita features its own separate entrance inside the entryway of the house, and it also has its very own bathroom. And I kind of picture this either as a second office, or maybe like a man cave or a game room, like a true game room. But I like the idea of it being an office for people who actually have clients that come to visit them at home, because they never have to step foot into your house. They can literally just come inside, do their meeting, and then be on their way. So now we are in the garage. Most of you might be wondering, why is she filming in the garage? But Blue Heron builds a very special garage, unlike most builders. So the entire garage is fully insulated, and their standard equipment for garage door openers is not the regular one that you find in most homes. They use a jack shaft opening system, which means the belt drive, you know, the motors are usually attached to the ceiling in the garage. Well, Blue Heron puts these systems in that don't have a belt, so they're much quieter, and they're mounted on the wall. And you know, just a side note, in older homes, sometimes you'll find a lot of cracks in the drywall just from the extra reverberation of those motors. So the motors being on the wall and being beltless really do help, because that vibration goes down and they're virtually soundless as well. Another thing that Blue Heron does in their garages is they put a battery backup on all of their openers. So even in the event of a power outage, you can still get in and out of your garage without any problems. And if you're thinking right now, hey Lisa, does that garage have enough room for a car lift? Yes, it does. Blue Heron makes sure you have enough room to put a car lift in each of these garages. So this 4-car garage can ultimately be turned into an 8-car garage if you're a car enthusiast and have your own collection. So that is it for our tour of Apres. Which living space was your favorite? Let me know in the comments. If you have any additional questions about this listing or any other luxury listing in the area, please feel free to reach out anytime. I'd love to help you on your home buying journey. And for more videos about luxury homes or anything you need to know about buying luxury homes anywhere in the country, make sure to watch one of these videos on the screen. And make sure you hit the subscribe button and also the notification button, because you don't want to miss out when I do the completed video of this gorgeous home once it's complete. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.